Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we're watching and reacting to Vancouver Whitecaps FC versus Toronto FC in the Canadian Championship 2024 final. The winner's going to the CONCACAF Champions Cup and winning the Voyageurs Cup. The loser has a failure of a season. Well, Vancouver could still make the MLS Cup, and they will make the playoffs, but if Toronto loses, basically hope for Vancouver to somehow win the MLS Cup if you want to go to CCL. But then again, if we backdoor it, do we even deserve it anyway? No. So, 90 minutes to a championship. America won on penalties, yes. They just did. Honestly, they deserve it. They played a tough game. But at BC Place is Toronto versus Vancouver. Here we go. I'm not happy about it either, Blitzo, but the game that really matters to me is this. Come on, Toronto. Come on. It's not even a full stadium. Wow. For a team who's going for a three-peat, that's sad. That's sad. That's sort of sad. Toronto doesn't win tonight, you can kiss your CCL berth goodbye. Probably you're right. There's the Voyageurs Cup with the Mounties.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
That's cool.
It's a one-legged final. There wouldn't be enough time for a second leg. Well, I guess they could play it before the playoffs. But Vancouver would actually make the playoffs, and both these teams would be depleted by the international break. So Toronto wearing red or wearing their home kits, Vancouver wearing their white kits, as it normally does in Vancouver. Oh, Bernadeschi got rid of the dreads. Damn. Damn. Go get a shoe and smash the bug or whatever. Vancouver v. Toronto. 3 league matches left for TFC. Yeah, you told us. Yeah, Bernadeschi's had dreads for, what, 3 months now? Hadn't even started yet, kid. Can't be a goal. Hadn't even started yet. Knowing Toronto, probably still figure out a way to do it. "90 minutes to the Champions Cup. And a trophy. But here we go. I'm sure if I was that behind, more people than you would say it. Playing the national anthem. This will be Toronto's first trophy in 7 years. The 2020 Canadian Championship doesn't count. If they win, if you count it, 2 years. If you don't, 7. No, it was 2018. It'd be 6. Carlos Vela isn't even on the bench. For a former national team manager, frickin' Herdman ain't singing the anthem. I don't like that. They just got they got Goldberg sparklers at the back.
Oh, man.
Starting 11s are as follows. One to show them. Maurice Soleil Baudouin, the referee. Chris Wadham, Gerard Cotter-Lebuy, the AR. Philip Dujic, the fourth referee, fourth official. Think Tua Tagovailoa ever plays again. He shouldn't. He may, but he shouldn't.
Uh-oh. You got too much energy. They usually don't have any.
Whitecaps FC in goal, Isaac Bamer, Bjorn Utvik, Ranko Veselinovic, Matthias Laborda, Ali Ahmed, Andres Kubas, Pedro Vite, Sam Atakubi, Fafa Pico, Brian White, Ryan Gould for Vancouver Whitecaps FC, starting 11. For Toronto FC, haven't showed it yet. Hey, at least Toronto looks like they're up for it. I'd rather them be up for it than not. In goal, Sean Johnson. The back three, Raul Petretta, Kevin Long, Shane O'Neill. The midfield four, Richie Larea, Alonzo Coelho, Matty Longstaff, Federico Bernadeschi. Front three, Lorenzo Insigne, DeAndre Kerr, and Jonathan Osorio. If only they had Davy Flores starting, it would be perfect. But Toronto or draw. Draw, Toronto wins on penalties. Have you watched any NHL preseason? I've seen the Leafs highlights. They asked Craig Berube if it's time to panic after 2 preseason losses. He's like, it's just preseason.
Right.
You forgot that Berube was the Leafs coach, didn't you?
No, but, I mean, it is preseason. That's what the season's for, but they're already on him.
The Toronto media, when hockey's around, is something.
Yeah.
Let's just put it like that. That would never happen in St. Louis. They never ask, is it time to panic now, 2 games into the preseason?
No.
They still, for some reason, St. Louis fired him, but I'm glad. I'm glad because Craig Berube's the Leafs coach.
Right.
Be nice to see him win both my favorite teams' Stanley Cups.
Oh, no, that would be cool.
Underway. And here Toronto to kick off. And there we land. Here we go. Toronto's off. You watch Europa League? No, I've been watching Hurricane coverage besides football. Sounds like the track's nudging a bit east as well. Playing forward. Coelho. Longstaff. Bernadeschi. Federico Bernadeschi. Playing the ball in. Here's a chance. Shot saved by Beamer. Saved by Beamer. Corner for Toronto. That's a good start.
Yeah.
Better than I expected.
Man.
Toronto facing the 2-time reigning, defending Vancouver Whitecaps. Back-to-back Canadian champions. They started their back-to-back by beating Toronto 2 years ago. They retained over Montreal, and now it's Toronto again. Cross in. Header. That's going to fall out for a throw for Toronto FC. Does Vancouver have any Americans? Yes. Brian White. He's American. Came from the Red Bulls. O'Neill. Kevin Long. Petretta. Coelho drops into the back line. I'm happy with that. If only we were starting Davy Flores. That's the one thing we might regret. Over the top. Good. Runs on. Still has a chance to keep it up. They do. Coelho. Longstaff. Back to Coelho. Back to Petretta. Insigne. Back to Longstaff. No, Coelho gets there. Why did Longstaff not run for that ball? What are you doing? And it's given away. Jays won. Don't care. Season's over. They're eliminated. What's one more win? Foul. Free kick for Toronto. Big up, son. Big up. Wagwan. 0-0. 0-0. Well, just 0-0. It's two Canadian teams. Not even French. 0-0. Yeah. French. That's all I know. 2-0. I know that too. Bernadeschi. Blocked away corner. Keep playing like this. Keep playing like this. That's all I ask. Vanni Sartini, the manager for the Vancouver Whitecaps. The rock star. Because he sang with Chad Kroger a year ago. It sang rock star. Cross in when they were in Vancouver. John Herdman, the manager of TFC. For how much longer? Don't know. My boy Spicer ain't even on the bench. I have no idea why not. Where can I watch the game? It's on FS2, VPN, the Fox Sports website, One Soccer. Cross in. Header. That'll be another corner.
Man.
Toronto's really got to get some out of this time.
Well, that's the whole thing. They'll play good this half, but for some reason won't break through, and then guess what happens?
Get their shit rocked in the second half.
Yeah.
Cross
I
in.
hope not.
I hope not too, but who are we talking about here? I think that's a goal kick. Yep, that'll be a goal kick for Bamer. I'm surprised they didn't start Takaoka. Frankly, I'm surprised.
Oh,
Long headed that damn. Just wasn't. I don't know why you think Insigne on the back post is a good idea, though. That's sure. Dude's 5'2".
Exactly.
He probably could jump higher than me, but barely. Throw in. Like, unless it's a diving header, then that may work. I mean, Sebastian Giovinco did score a diving header. The second to last time we played the Whitecaps in the Canadian Championship Final, the last time he won the trophy, he scored a diving header in that second leg in 2018. I remember that like it was yesterday. It was a good goal. I won't lie. And Giovinco's even smaller or even shorter than Insigne, I think. They're pretty much as tall as each other. Bernadeschi plays, go get it back. Good. Run. Go. Damn it. Insigne. Televisa did it again. Nah, I just think Columbus played like trash comparatively. Oh, look, the Cardinals are winning when it doesn't matter as well.
Right. That's usually when they do.
The Jays and Cardinals both did. Cross in. Shot over the bar by Insigne. No, it was Oso. It was a bit too tall for the Oso puts it over the bar. Well, thank you, Club America. Take that, crew. It's a Malero anyway. Oh, yeah, the Braves are a half game out of the third wild card. But they'll play again on Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they'll play the Mets in a doubleheader on Monday in Atlanta after the hurricane passes. So that'll be, and then they'll have to start the playoffs the next day on the road, most likely. That sucks.
Yeah.
Because of the hurricane. Yeah, both games, today and tomorrow's Braves-Mets game, got postponed.
Dang.
And it's in Atlanta. Yeah. But they have to go on the road for their last series, I think. If I remember correctly. They have to come back to Atlanta, then go back on the road. That was horrible. 0-0 between Real Hope and Arnett Gardens. Not too surprised. Playing forward is Toronto. Sporting Kansas City, LAFC starts in less than 30 minutes in the Open Cup final in LA. It'd be nice to see Sporting Kansas City win just for the memes, but it won't happen. There's no way LAFC loses that match, right? There's no way. There's no way. That's a throw. I could have swore that went out, but okay. Judge got his 55th home run.
Dang.
Funnily enough, that isn't his best home run season because he, hit 63 a couple of years ago? He broke Mantle's record, AL record. Eighth minute. Still didn't beat McGuire or Bonds' record, but nobody's going to do that without steroids, probably.
Tough to do.
Unless they juice the ball again. But even then, what's your LA Galaxy prediction? It's LAFC, but 3-1 LAFC over Sporting Kansas City. I'm watching on FS2. 9th minute. Also, VPN, thefoxsports.com with the incognito window. You can watch it from there. Or third-party website. One Soccer in Canada as well. But most people don't do that. They should have made this game free on YouTube like they did the Final Four CPL games. That would have been smart. I still would have watched it on FS2. Oh, well, they may have blocked it in the USA because of FS2.
Here we go.
Sean Johnson goal kick. But either way. I mean, Vancouver's got talent. It's not like they're a good team.
Would not have surprised me, all that, and they go,
Yeah, that's Toronto. Who do you hate most, Sosa, McGuire, or Bonds? I don't hate any of them. They all should be in the Hall of Fame. I think Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire, and Barry Bonds should all be in the Hall of Fame. They all should be. Just because you're on steroids doesn't mean it makes you actually hit the ball. You still have to be able to hit the ball. You still have to have the timing to hit the baseball. And besides, even before steroids, all three guys had a career that was Hall of Fame worthy anyway.
They gotta make some kind of.
And honestly, Roger Clemens should be in the Hall of Fame as well. In my opinion. It's funny because Bud Selig pushed the steroids to save the sport after the strike, but now that the sport is saved, and now that the Mitchell report came out, none of these guys are in the Hall of Fame. Pick a side. Either use steroids to save the sport, which you did, and put them in the Hall of Fame for what they did for the sport. Toronto playing forward. Is this a Canadian Championship final? Yes. Did you bet it? But again, if you basically allowed steroids openly to save the sport after the strike, they should be in the Hall of Fame. Anybody before the Mitchell report that was in it that has a Hall of Fame candidacy should be in the Hall of Fame. My opinion. With a Hall of Fame opportunity, of course. How about Pete Rose? Well, he made the deal to ban himself from baseball because of the gambling. Which is ironic now because of how the sports leagues support gambling, but you shouldn't bet on your own team. That was his. So no, Pete Rose shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Plays for Toronto, running after the ball. That's the good news. Blocked away. Pick it up. Foul? Free kick for Vancouver. Will LAFC win it or bottle the Open Cup? Probably win it, but I'd laugh if they bottled it. 12 minutes in, 0-0. So far, so good. Header. You know what's crazy? The Pittsburgh Steelers are 3-0, but the Cincinnati Bengals aren't. What if the Steelers made the Super Bowl, would you root for the Steelers if they made the Super Bowl?
Depends on who they were playing against, but yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, you grew up a Steelers fan.
See somebody different.
I mean, you did grow up a Steelers fan.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to put money on Sporting and cash out if they're ahead. That's not going to work. I wouldn't do it. Just like I wouldn't bet on Mississippi State at all this year, at least the football team, at this point. Who's better, Fields or Wilson? Ooh. I've actually been paying attention to the Steelers pretty heavily. I mean, Wilson hasn't played yet this year, but right now I think Justin Fields is better, in my opinion. Throw in 13th minute. Get it, Sean. Good. By the way, Botafogo are beating Sao Paulo 1-0. They're going through. What's your prediction for the first half? Toronto keeps playing well, but they don't score. You know exactly what that means in the second half. They get their shit rocked. Here comes Ali Ahmed. Ali Ahmed. In through. Gold. Clear it. Just kick it out.
They're so ignorant. I swear, I would have just kicked it out because that was coming.
I don't know. I really want to see Sporting beat Club America only because I live in Kansas. I want to watch my team versus Kansas City. Well, they're already in the CCL because LAFC already finished second in the League's Cup. So them making the final got them in to the Open Cup slot. So Kansas City are in no matter what. If they win, that's just a cherry on top. They're in the same situation Houston was last year, but Houston actually won. So they're in. It's just what the draw says. How we doing? I'm doing good. I'm happy right now. We'll see if that... Well, no, I'll still be happy, but I may be pissed at Toronto FC. But overall, I'm still happy. And I'm worried about the Hurricane. Normal things I am, pretty much. Fafa Pico gets a yellow card. Okay. Yellow card for Fafa Pico. I mean, that is a definite foul. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't be. 15th minute, 0-0. Why do my teams always got to start winning when it doesn't matter? Yeah, it's definitely a foul. But Longstaff, he's going to come back on. Matty Longstaff. Who? Like, nobody gets that reference anyway. The School Day Step Show. They were doing Daddy Long Stroke like that.
Oh, yeah.
I was saying Matty Longstaff are the same.
I got you.
School Days, a Spike Lee joint. Nobody told me. Remember when Howard was like running that down into the ground, like that nobody told me sound clip?
Yeah.
Like when they were throwing Spike Lee out of the garden or something?
Yeah.
Because he pissed off the owner or something?
Yeah.
Dolan? 16th minute, KC Chiefs winning the AFC title over the Steelers. The Chiefs win the Super Bowl. If the Steelers make the AFC title game over the Chiefs, I'm rooting for the Steelers.
Yeah.
I don't need a reason to do that. I'm just going to do it. I mean, I have a reason, but I do it anyway. Sao Paulo equalized 1-1. 0-0. Come on. Go forward. Bernadeschi. Cross. Ooh. Richie Larea, who ironically this time last year was playing for the Vancouver Whitecaps. They couldn't keep him. That was the thing. They had him on loan too, but they couldn't keep him. Toronto got him back. Thank God. Bernadeschi. So Crew lost on penalties, yes. Fox, FS2, foxsports.com, incognito window, and maybe a VPN, depending on where you are. One Soccer in Canada. Third-party sites. I don't know which ones are still on. Maybe Stream East. Wait. I think I was watching State on Stream East for a little bit. Okay, yeah, Stream East is still up then. I thought it wasn't. That was before I got YouTube TV. That was the Arizona State game. Partially. Like, what, that last quarter or something? 71% possession for Toronto, 29% possession for the Whitecaps. Hey, Ryan, what flavor Uncrustable do you recommend? None. Eat a regular PB&J. Eat a regular PB&J sandwich. Yeah. You're not in grade school no more. The crust isn't that bad.
I don't think they taste the same.
Yeah, because they're processed anyway. Nah, I'd rather eat a regular mayonnaise sandwich anyway. The new mayonnaise Uncrustable.
Mayonnaise and mustard.
I don't put mustard on my, well, on my sandwiches with meat, but if it's just mayonnaise sandwich. Does U.S. Open Cup have extra time? Open Cup has extra time. Canada does not have extra time. Straight to penalties, just like Campeones. Sean, what are you doing?
Uncrustable.
What were you doing? 20th minute. Penalty kicks happen after 90. Copa Libertadores. I should have looked and seen if there was a game at 7 tomorrow for the Copa, but because I have BN now. I could watch Copa Libertadores. Should have done that, but I didn't. 20th minute, or Sudamericana for that matter. Plays forward over the top. Run, DeAndre, run. Good, good, good. Kept the possession on Veselinovic. Osorio. Bernadeschi, go, go, go. Shot, saved. Man, Richie Larea takes the shot, but right at Isaac Bamer.
All he had to do was put up his hands. Make a move.
But hey, at least he took the shot instantly instead of waited 3 seconds.
There's no way around it.
Yeah. But again, in defense of Larea, that's the one thing we've been complaining about all year is they take 3 seconds to shoot after they're in a good position to shoot.
Yeah.
It was better to shoot that instantly than wait 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
We complain about this all the time. That they still wait till the perfect moment to shoot. That's out for a Vancouver throw. Sometimes you just got to go for it. A cup final's the time to do it, but sometimes you just got to go for it. It's like they're afraid. It's like they're afraid to shoot, which that's how you score goals. And not like last year, it was worse, but this year we still have a problem scoring goals. Maybe sometimes you just got to take a chance. Sometimes it'll find its way in. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
Michael Scott.
But if the great one said it, because Wayne Gretzky actually did say it, if the great one said it, he's right. 22nd minute. Who would disagree with Wayne Gretzky? You shouldn't.
No.
Especially if it's about hockey. Oh, come on. He pulled his shirt, not hit his face. What? Thank God there's no VAR, because I feel like we get screwed over if there was. He hit him here, not here. Are Insigne and Bernadeschi top paid players on this team? Is the Pope Catholic? Is the Pope Catholic? There's your answer. Insigne is the highest paid. Bernadeschi is the second highest paid. I want Insigne in Saudi Arabia because I want him gone. That's the only team who would pay to buy him is Saudi Arabia. Goal line technology. Osorio. Do they have goal line technology? You would think they would. O'Neal. Shane O'Neal. Crosses in, blocked away. Osorio. Crosses in, top of the box. Coelho. Insigne. Lorenzo Insigne. Plays at the top of the box. Osorio. Nope. Is Insigne washed up? Yes. Do you feel what the lineup Club America did today? You think they still have a shot for Tricampeonato? If they play Davila, he might be the guy to replace Quinones. He could probably fill that void that they've had the whole season so far. They could. If they keep playing like this and Davila fills that void, keeps filling that void, I think they have a chance. They're not that far out. Well, you could easily just remake the playoffs. 24th minute. Atakubi plays it through. Bernadeschi, cross, header, wide. Goal kick. 24th minute, 0-0. Evander's on pace to tie break Javinko's TFC contributions in his MVP season. Good for Evander. People say he's not an MVP. LAFC's a shit show. Loses my money on their under. Shouldn't have bet the under against Sporting Kansas City. That's dumb. Why you think that game's going under? I don't know. This is the game to bet the under on. Coelho. Alonso Coelho. 25th minute, playing forward. Play it forward, good. Good. Go O'Neal. Plays it up to DeAndre. Back to Osorio. Longstaff. No free kick. Yeah, we're getting scored on here. Come on, Sean. Good. He's going to pick it up.
Okay.
If I was Brown White, I'd still be running for it. Before he picked it up, I'd still be running for it. Oh, no, he's limping. Okay, that makes sense. I would have got, if he didn't pull up limping, I would have been pissed if I was the manager. I'd have been like, why are you not running for that ball? It's still on the ground. Make him pick it up.
Yeah, force an error, yeah.
What's the score? Still 0-0. I understand because he came up limping, but sometimes I don't understand what's going through these players' heads. Like, if it looks obvious to run at the ball, they still don't. And maybe that's the positional play for the team.
Oh.
But for me, I'd be like, hey, if a ball's in front of you, go run for it. Ryan Gould, corner, but that's a clearance. Raul Petretta clears the ball. Corner was, the cross was a little bit too short. But damn.
There they go.
Vancouver's had some moments, as you would expect. Corner, 27th minute. Nil, 27 minutes. Corner for Vancouver. Ryan Gould to take. He swings it in. Longstaff, my God, why'd we not start Davy Flores? That's going to be a goal kick for Sean Johnson. 27th minute. And yeah, the Saints are 2-1 right now. They did just lose to the Eagles, but the Saints did win their first 2 games. That's better than I expected.
Right. That is right.
Be nice to see the Saints have a good season.
Super Bowl.
Odds for Super Bowl winner.
Yeah.
I'm not behind, or at least I don't think so. So, 28th minute.
Why do you feel like you're behind? For what reason?
Because some people are saying goal, but it's not. There's no goals. People are trolling, but I was saying, I don't think I'm behind.
It doesn't matter.
So I don't think I'm. It's not working. What I was saying is I don't think I'm behind.
Well, if you are, too bad. Let them do it. Because I don't know else how to.
No, you can fast forward YouTube TV, but
that's exactly.
But it hasn't been on here long enough to even fall back.
Right.
It does fall back a little bit.
All right.
The longer you let it sit, it does fall back. I do know that. Because I've woken up to a show being an hour behind.
I don't know about all that, but that's terrible if it gets.
I think maybe I think the app closed and I had to reopen the app and it started me back where I was.
Before you say that, I mean, it just don't get by. It just don't.
Yeah, I think it's because the app closed. Like it's still, especially when I didn't have it on a day. Like let it sit for a day. Like it's like 3 hours it goes into sleep mode.
Right.
I'm like, why would you do that?
You could change the setting.
I did change the setting to a day.
I guess not.
I did change the setting to a day, but that's all you could do. Let's go Whitecaps. See is people. Any Liverpool fans? I mean, I have a soft spot for them. But Chelsea. 30th minute. Ryan Gould with a corner. Cross in by Gould, headed away. Clear it, good. Bernadeschi had to bicycle it away, but at least he did that. I mean, he's got good defensive instincts. Cross saved by Sean Johnson. You hate Vancouver more than Montreal? No. Of course, I want Toronto to win when they play Vancouver. Duh. But Vancouver's like Southern Miss. They're the redheaded stepchild. Like, we can banter them, and Cascadia can. But everybody else, no. Montreal's the real rivalry. Plays forward, Coelho. 31st minute. They have for the past couple of years. Yes, they have sucked for the past couple of years. But who has the MLS Cup? Who has the 8 Voyagers Cups? Why is this ref not calling anything?
I know.
Why is this ref not calling anything?
What, the girl?
Yeah. Why are they not calling?
She had all this energy, but she don't want to do nothing. She wants to walk around with all these.
I mean, yeah, that should be that's definitely a foul. That's a definite foul. That's not a dive. He got bodied.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not call that? Toronto playing bad. I don't think so. They started well.
They played about the same. I mean, nobody's playing bad.
I don't think so. I wouldn't say I've seen Toronto play bad. I'm watching on FS2. I mean, I've seen Toronto play bad. I could tell you when bad is bad. So far, though. Throw in. Header. Foul. Ooh. Cross in. Laborda. Header. Go, go, go. DeAndre. Could have touched that.
Yeah, it was a little, yeah.
TFC still. He could have got to that. Shot headed away. Ooh.
I would kick this.
If that's, I swear to God, if that's a free kick. I swear to God. FS2, FoxSports.com, One Soccer. I guess Stream East. Third minute. If you have a VPN to do it, if you're in Canada, it does. Yeah. .34th minute, headed on. Pick up the ball. Nope. Are you watching in HD? Of course. Here's a run. Fafa Pico. Get to the ball. This ref just loves TFC. What do you mean? This ref hates TFC. Ain't calling nothing. At least not for either team. This game's a freaking battle dome.
Why did he just
That's a free kick for Toronto. Finally. This game is battle dome.
The shirt and throw him down.
Yeah, even the Vancouver players are pissed. The refereeing in this game is so... Good save for Sean Johnson. I agree.
I mean, drag down. I mean...
Man, the reffing is so bad.
She wears more equipment than I've seen any referee wear.
Yeah.
Like it's overdone. Unless it's hidden better on the, I don't know.
35th minute.
She's ready.
So inconsistent. No, both teams are getting bad. Both teams are getting bad refereeing. I will say that much. 36th minute. Shane O'Neill. Coelho. 8 Voyagers Cups. An MLS Cup. Supporter Shield says no. Toronto's the best. Just go by the numbers. Richie Larea. Goes down. That's got to be penalty Toronto. Penalty for Toronto.
Okay.
Let's get it. Go, go. Let's go, Richie.
Why do they keep,
Let's go.
Why do they keep throwing people down, though? I mean, what is the point?
Cup final energy, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Lorenzo Insigne's made the last couple of penalties for Toronto FC. Let's see if they give it to him or Bernadeschi. Richie Larea, he got pulled down by the shirt. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. And no VAR anyway, so it's given. But
yeah, I mean, yeah.
why don't they use VAR? Because Canada soccer's poor. Bernadeschi to take the penalty. All right. Against Bamer. Bernadeschi against Bamer. That's obviously a penalty. even though Vancouver has a nice stadium. They do. BC Place is a nice stadium. Okay, Bernadeschi, 37th minute. Come on. He hasn't had a really good penalty run this year. Hasn't really. Insigne's had a better penalty record this year, but the biggest penalty Bernadeschi's taken all season. Can he do it? Come on. Bernadeschi versus Bamer. Bernadeschi to make the run. Come on. Shot saved by Bamer.
Oh, man.
My God.
Man.
Bernadeschi misses.
Here we go.
I said, Fafa Pico.
Oh.
Good defensive play. Wow, what a save. Well, it wasn't even a save. Why does Bernadeschi keep missing penalties? Like, this man hasn't scored a penalty in God knows how long. Should have put Insigne up there.
Oh,
Bad giveaway. Nah, he did give that one away, though. Atakubi. Cross in. That'll be a goal kick. Biggest game of the season, and Bernadeschi misses the penalty. Bamer read it right, though. He read it right.
Well, that's half the
battle.
70% of it. It's picked, yeah.
Isaac Bamer.
Man, that's gonna be the difference. Watch.
Yep.
Something.
Yeah. 39th minute. How's the game going? Pretty even. Toronto just missed a penalty, and I think that's probably going to be the difference. That'll probably end up being the difference. Seems like last time he scored a pen was those Euro finals. No, he scored one in, I think, 2022. Foul, free kick for Toronto. Bernadeschi missed a penalty, the fraud.
They love to do that, boy. Tripping and grabbing.
For a team that's supposed to be so much better than Toronto, it doesn't seem like it. That's the good news. Playing forward. I say if we get to like the 85th minute, 0-0 or tied, Cozy Thompson for Federico Bernadeschi. Wait. I don't even think they named him on the bench. Oh, well, that sucks. A guy who's never missed a penalty, and they don't even put him on the bench. Okay. Bill Manning's an idiot, that's why. Shame it isn't that we just missed it. It's that they saved it so I have more confidence. But it doesn't hurt our confidence either, though. So.
Probably 3 minutes, maybe.
I would say so.
I don't know if he touched it or not.
Thoughts on the 2025 Gold Cup venues? I mean, it was obvious it would all be west of the Mississippi.
I just, is it the day?
I mean,
the time and the day? I mean,
well, it's 7:30 over there.
Yeah.
So the time isn't as bad, but it is September. But it is a Wednesday. That probably does. You're probably right. But at BC Place is a big stadium, a very big stadium that the CFL team also plays in. How we doing, Sean? Welcome back. 42nd minute. 0-0. Would you bet under 1.5? Yes. Yes, I would. Ooh, Coelho did get fouled there. "43rd minute. Well, thank you. The Open Cup Finals about to start. Damn. 43rd minute. It's only a zit. I didn't blade. Header. I don't have a crimson mask. 43rd minute. "44th minute. Playing forward, Coelho. Ooh. Just pick it up. Yes. BC Lions, yep. The CFL team. 0-0 still. BC Lions, I think they're okay this year. No, that was last week. Well, speaking of the CFL, Makai Polk, who used to play for Mississippi State, plays for the Argos.
Yeah, okay.
So who knows? Maybe next year we'll have Will Rogers to Makai Polk again. That'd be nice.
Yeah, you might. That'd be cool.
"45th minute. Some people, that's a kid. To some people, that's a kid, but 45th minute, 0-0. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Just get it to the half, please. Jesus. What's your prediction? I still think Toronto's going to win on penalties. Or Vancouver wins by a goal. Either way.
I don't think he meant to do that, so that was weird.
Yeah, but there's no VAR anyway, but a yellow card for DeAndre Kerr. Does that mean Prince Owusu is going to come on at the half? Damn it. Ugh. TFC 1-0. Please tell me that just happened and it's not a prediction. Please tell me that just happened. Playing forward. Osorio. In through. Come on, DeAndre. Top of the box. Nah, it's a prediction. 46th minute. Okay, CM Alex. Botafogo wins penalty kicks in the semifinals. Into the semifinals? Oh, yeah, it's the quarterfinals. Into the semifinals, yeah. 47th minute. My phone autocorrects to capitalize first letter. But I'm just proper like that. No VAR? Yep, no VAR. Free kick for Vancouver. And this is what happens when you don't call anything. The game gets scrappy. And then when you have to correct, it's heavy-handed. Yellow cards, and somebody gets sent off. You know what? Yeah, somebody's getting sent off in the second half. 3 minutes of stoppage time at the half.
Dude, you know, he's soccer player, he's pretty big.
Center backs especially, but
yeah.
Kevin Long is long.
Yeah.
And he's Irish.
Oh, yeah, you get him started. If you want to.
You like Novar? I mean, I feel like we got screwed because of it, so I'm okay with it. 48th minute, 0-0. Gold with a free kick. Ryan Gold for a free kick. Halftime, you finally got your stream working. Do you know Def Leppard? Of course I do. Pour some sugar on me.
I hate when time doesn't mean anything, really.
They have to take the free kick.
I know, but damn.
Header, clear the damn ball. Goes out. It'll be a goal kick, and that'll end the half. He's like Van Halen. Def Leppard, Van Halen. Yeah, that's metal from the same era. Halftime, it's 0-0 on the night. I'll take it. We'll see what happens in the second half. We'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight, we'll be back. 0-0. Right. Back to the stats at the half. 6 shots to 5, 1 shot on goal to 3, 29% possession to 71% possession, 155 passes, 395, 85% pass accuracy to 92% pass accuracy, 6 fouls to 2, 0 offside to 0, 1 yellow card to 1, 0 red cards to 0, 2 corners to 4. Toronto, they don't look horrible. They look up for the game. That's the biggest thing I can say. Toronto looks up for the game. I'm in the living room. It's couch, not chair. Toronto is up for it. Ralistelli beat Aguila. Good to know. For me, Toronto looks up for it. Vancouver have been held back in most of this game. They've been held back. They've been definitely unable to string a lot together. In this game, Toronto has most of the possession on the road. They've had the forward play. They should have scored a penalty. They didn't. Overall, it's a good first 45 for Toronto. For Vancouver, it's okay. It's pretty is what it is type situation for them. But it is a game where, so far, looks like either team can win. No team's been bad. I think the refereeing's been the worst thing about this game, letting it be a bit chippy. I feel like the way the ref's calling it, somebody's getting a red card for it getting too heavy in this first half. And if it keeps going this way, we go and see. But we will go straight to penalties after 90. If we have a draw, which so far that's what this game looks like. It looks like a 1-goal win for either team or a draw. And if somebody gets 2 goals, that's probably that. If a team gets 2 goals, it's probably that. Why isn't Vancouver versus Toronto a rivalry? To Vancouver fans, it is. To Toronto fans, it's not. I mean, they have Cascadia. I don't understand why that they don't feel like it's a rivalry. Or they feel like it's a rivalry. I really don't, personally. It's not. Like, nobody would call Southern Miss versus Mississippi State a rivalry. Like, yeah, it's an in-state matchup. But is it a rivalry? No. Unless you're a fan of the smaller team. Then I guess you call it a rivalry. So if you're a Southern fan, you'll call it a rivalry, but it's not a rivalry. Saying TFC owns Vancouver? Not recently. They've owned us, but we still have more trophies than them. In Can Champ, overall, we have more trophies. But I would... One day, Toronto's going to overtake them again, and balance will be restored. Tonight may be a good way to start that. Let's see. I just want Toronto to win tonight. Not just because of the CCL, but if we win the Canadian Championship, it's a positive season. We do what we were supposed to do. If we don't and then miss the playoffs, it's better than last year. Anything's better than last year. We have more points than last year. We have more wins than last year. We've had more games. But if we don't win the Can Champ, if we make the playoffs, that's a bonus. If we win the Can Champ. If we don't and win the Can Champ, I'm good with it. I just want to get back to CONCACAF. Is my feeling. Just get back to CONCACAF. But 0-0 at the half. Yep. Okay. 45 more minutes plus stoppage time plus possible penalties.
Did it turn out? Didn't it turn out okay?
Yeah.
The fries were all
Yes. Thank you for getting that Denny's meal.
Yeah.
I can't believe the guard from Wentworth is on that rescue high surf.
Which
Jackson.
Oh, he's on there.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't watched it, so.
I thought y'all recorded it, but.
She might have, but I haven't watched it.
But yeah, I was like, when he posted about it, the guy who played that like guard, I was like, oh, he's gonna be on that. I'm like,
well, his look and his size.
Yeah, because he's Maori.
Yeah.
And it's about Australia.
Yep. I have to check it out.
It's like Fire Country. There's a reason I'll watch it, but maybe it's a really good show besides that. Because, of course, on Fire Country, Charlie, the one who played Bella's dad, is on. That's the reason I'd watch it, but because he really just plays the same character anyway. I don't know why I remember, but in 7th grade, the 6th graders broke the bathroom stall door. They said a fat kid leaned on it, and in grade 8, it was the same with them. What, Devious Licks? I don't know. Stroman only pitched 3 innings? Damn. Second half's about to start. Raposo coming on for Ali Ahmed for Vancouver Whitecaps. I don't know if that's really that good of a sub. I mean, Ali Ahmed's a better player. That may be good for Toronto. We'll find out. Michigan versus Minnesota on Big Noon Saturday. Why? I'm surprised they're not going to Colorado all the time. And we're off. Vancouver kicks off the second half. 45 minutes. Here we go. In through. That's a throw in for Toronto. Yep. Time to watch LAFC choke another final. I'll watch like the last. We'll see if I watch the last 30 minutes. While I'm doing the video. Throw in for Toronto. We'll see what I do. But most of the stuff I'll be watching is probably tropical coverage.
The Nationals had the worst team this year, didn't they?
No, the White Sox.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
The White Sox beat the record for most losses in MLB history. They at least tied it, but I think they beat it. 121 losses.
Yeah. Wow.
Nationals are actually somewhat okay.
They were 65
in comparison.
And something. Yeah.
They used to be worse, but their new players are coming through. 46 minute. Astros won the AL West, but the Mariners beat the Astros tonight. That's good for the Mariners. Good for the Mariners because they're going for a wild card spot. At least trying to. Going forward. Petretta could have kicked that instantly. Why are you sometimes? 46 minute. Yeah, Mets Braves was postponed. TFC missed a penalty. I know. I watched. Playing forward, Bernadeschi. Plays it back, Longstaff. Let's go, Richie. Richie Larea. Shot wide. When I said I wanted hockey, I didn't mean this. Hey, you know what? I'm fine with it. If you think about it, football is just hockey on a field instead of, and without sticks. They use their feet. If you think about it.
Okay.
I mean, no, really.
Yeah, I guess.
Futsal's probably a better comparison, but, you know. But what about field hockey? Cross in, Insigne, wide.
Man.
Just barely wide.
They're going to lose because it should be 2 or 3-0 right now.
I agree. What a cross by DeAndre Kerr, but Lorenzo Insigne just puts it wide. We're going to regret missing that.
Dang. Right.
That's a horrible miss. They're going to regret that. Header. Coelho. I need Davy Flores to come on. I feel a little bit more comfortable if Davy Flores is in midfield with Coelho. I mean, Longstaff hasn't had a bad game, but he's had some mindless plays. And, of course, as soon as I'm talking about him, he almost gets bodied.
Oh.
Free kick for Toronto. Good. 0-0. 49th minute. I mean, that's the right call. Yeah. Okay, now they're starting to call things. I also hate that when they have a half that's nothing's called, and then the second half, like, everything's called. You know, I also hate that. Like, keep it consistent. It's out for a Toronto throw. Keep it consistent. Like, if you're not going to call anything in the first half, don't call anything in the second half. Right. If you're going to call everything the whole game. At least Jack Hughes got a goal. He's pretty good. 49th minute. But whenever the Penguins play the Devils, I hate to tell you, I'm going for the Penguins. Let's go, Sid. Malkin. Sid and Malkin. TFC goal in 5 minutes. I hope you're right. Or just now. Or just score. 50th minute. Or just score. Like, oh, come on. I said, hey, it's, I have to, Sean. I have to root for the Pens over the Devils. I have to. Cross in. Bamer makes the save. Be a throw. Roy Halladay. Short answer. This is why I like Toronto so much. Sidney Crosby's more watching Eden Hazard. You take that back. And he's also a Canadian legend. You take that back. I've always liked Sid anyway. You take that back. Preferably when he's wearing red, but I guess now. Take that back. Header. Plays forward. Playing forward, Insigne. Lorea. Come on, Richie. Longstaff. That man has no sense. Maddie. Ugh, he gave it right to Vite. Where's Davy Flores? I hope. Just kick it, Sean. Go, 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 go. Good. Smart play, actually. Let the striker jump in front of him and just deked him. That was actually smart. That's going to go up for a Toronto throw. You know, I'm going to say that was smart by Sean Johnson.
Yeah.
I wish the kids nowadays would know about Eden Hazard at Chelsea, not just him flopping in Madrid and being the one guy on the FIFA 20 logo. Am I that old already? Don't make me feel like I got gray hair already. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Playing forward. Go, Richie! Cross!
Jesus.
What a save by Bammer.
But I tell you what, man. I don't know what they're doing.
If 24 years old is Unk status, that's a problem. That's got to be a free kick for Toronto. Free kick, yellow card for Laborda, free kick for Toronto. If 24 is Unk status, don't do that to me. I mean, I guess you could be it. Well, technically I am. Right?
What?
Technically I am an uncle, right? Ron looks like old man Jenkins. Why do we have to keep telling you, old man? How many times do I have to keep teaching you this lesson, old man? 54th minute. Corner. Insigne saved. Shot! Oh! Goal kick for Bammer. Mole Man from The Simpsons. Mole Man from The Simpsons?
You know the one with the pointy face and
Oh. What about Diamond Joe Quimby? The mayor?
mayor. Yeah. What is going on?
I can't believe America won. I can't believe it either. 25th minute. I think that's too early. Like, I like The Simpsons, but I think that's too early for me.
What's 25th minute? You said something about 25th. What?
No, I said
Okay.
54th. Maybe I pulled a dyslexic moment. I don't know.
I might have heard wrong. Sorry.
No, I might have pulled a dyslexic moment. I don't know. I sometimes do. Columbus should have had it in the bag. They played like shit. They played their best 11, but played like shit. Comparatively. And Malagon made some saves. It's Simpsons based in Ohio. I don't know what Springfield is based in. Could be Massachusetts, could be Illinois, could be Missouri. There's a Springfield, Missouri. I don't know if you knew that. Springfield Cardinals play in Missouri.
I'm trying to remember.
I think because of the power plant, it's supposed to be New Mexico, like Albuquerque. Like, I think they made the Albuquerque Isotopes joke, and that's why the Isotopes got named the way they did. At least I know that.
Never thought about it.
I don't think it's supposed to be Illinois. I think it's New Mexico.
No, I don't think it's.
Longstaff. Speaking of, that Springfield Cardinals hat that had like the fun cup, like the pastels in it, that was cool. I don't think I found it in a 7. That's why I didn't get it when we were at the Cardinals game.
Right. Yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't the right note, not the right side.
Look at my profile picture. Oh, Mole Man's like the old dude.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have just said the old dude. With like the big glasses. Then I would have got it.
Yeah, the big glasses.
Like the former mayor, I think. He was also the former mayor, at least I think late on in the series. They made that reference. Richie. See, you just said a name that I didn't think of him as. Besides, I mean, if I had to pick a show that was made by the creator of The Simpsons, I like Futurama better anyway. I like Futurama better anyway.
Yeah, I'd rather watch that than
Playing forward. Start my own football league with blackjack and hookers. Insignia. What? Plays forward. Header. Play down. Goal kick for Vancouver, 58th minute. What? You don't know Futurama? You know what's funny? Leela is voiced straight to extra time, straight to penalties after tied after 90. The funny thing about Futurama is Leela is voiced by Peg Bundy.
Oh, yeah.
Katie Sagal.
Right. See, yeah.
She's done a lot.
Yep. Ton of stuff.
No, ma'am. Saved by Sean Johnson. SKC's playing well. Good to hear. Married with Children is such an awesome show.
Yeah, it was good for especially in this time.
I think they're making an animated version. At least they were trying to. Like an animated reboot. I feel like that's going to just flop. I don't know why.
The Simpsons is in Springfield, Oregon.
I don't know if that's... Like, was that said by...
Matt Going tells Smithsonian Magazine that Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie reside in Springfield, Oregon.
Okay, so that's said by the creator. Okay. Vermees has a tight defense. He does. Beavis and Butthead is classic. I am the great Cornholio.
I hadn't seen the new one.
Me either. Schultz on for Fafa Pico. And it's funny because technically Hank Hill came from Beavis and Butthead.
Yep.
Mr. Anderson.
Because they were on Do America. In the RV.
Yeah.
Yeah, his character came from that. It developed different.
But you could tell it was the same
voice and face type body.
I'm interested to see the King of the Hill reboot. Petretta, Coelho, good switch of play. Good switch of play. I was worried. Columbus lost. We all happy Columbus lost? I could deal with either, frankly. It's a Malero. I mean, it's not like I put money on it. And it's not like it's a trophy that matters. And it's not like it's my team. I was more worried about this. Richie Larea, that's a foul. I don't know why Richie did that. I don't know why he did that. Next foul for Richie's a yellow, says the referee.
Well,
I mean, he did get taken down, but he shouldn't have just stepped up and said, oh, chest bump.
Well, if it was blatant, it would have been yellow, so that was on the line. That's as close as...
No, I think she was giving him a final warning.
Yeah, exactly.
Because unless it's an obvious yellow, like on a really bad foul early in the game, it takes a couple fouls to. But Richie always gets a yellow, so it's going to happen. We'll see. We'll see. We're all Vancouver tonight, best city in Canada. No, I'm Toronto. And Toronto's the best city in Canada. But if I had to choose between Vancouver and Montreal for the second best, I'd choose Montreal. I don't hate the city as much as I do the impact. See, I don't have a problem with the Habs. I'm not 70 years old. I don't have a problem with the Expos. I wish the Expos came back. Montreal actually is a beautiful city, but I hate CF Montreal. So what's the best club in CONCACAF? Columbus. They're still number 1 in the club ranking. They lost on penalties to America. Anybody could lose on penalties. 62nd minute. Nil-nil. Oof. Out for a... Nope, there will be a throw for Toronto. Portland's not the best team in CONCACAF, at least not right now. That ball... I don't think it went fully over. Out for a Toronto throw. You know, Steel Heart. No. That a Def Leppard song? '63rd minute. O'Neal, good, but gives it away. '64th minute. It's not Steel Heart, it's a Yugoslavian singer. Yeah, why would I know that?
Really?
I don't know what Yugoslavian country. '64th minute. That's out for a Toronto throw. '64th minute. Teams are very scared to play Portland in the playoffs. We're going to do damage. I think y'all will, and I hope you do. It's out for a throw for Vancouver. Feel like penalties are the answer here. Terrible.
Oh.
Free kick for Toronto.
Now, see, that was right in the back.
Yeah, that's a foul.
I mean, why don't he get a warning?
Because that probably wasn't his last foul before yellow. Yeah, but when you barely call anything.
It's either it is or it's not. What? How many warnings? How many warnings can a ref give? As many as they want?
Pretty much.
Well, that
just fouls without cards, yeah. He might be getting a yellow card soon, though. That's 2 straight fouls. Nope. Yeah, I agree. They did screw him up.
Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
No, I think they did screw him up. Talk about the haircut. Oh. Blocked away, corner.
I tell you what, this game really should be over. It just was... Because
they can't finish.
They just kicked the ball directly to them.
Well, at least they're taking shots.
Well, yeah, I would hope that's what the game is. I mean, that's part of the game. But
I'd rather them take shots and shoot it right at the keeper than not get dispossessed.
Well, yeah.
At least you could say they tried. 66th minute. Corner for Bernadeschi.
I can tell you what's going on.
Corner.
88th minute.
Yeah, Tobias time.
88th minute.
Plays down Bernadeschi. Still. Osorio. Bernadeschi crosses it. That's a high cross. That's going to get to a Vancouver player. Too far, pushed forward. Header by Maddie. 67th minute. Last time Toronto played Vancouver at a Canadian Championship final at BC Place, it went to penalties. We'll do that again. Magic 8 Ball says probably. 67th minute. It looks like Cozy Thompson and Prince Owusu are coming on for Toronto FC. Well, hey, at least we got our penalty king. If we go to penalties, Cozy Thompson doesn't miss penalties. He could score penalties, so that's good. Don't allow a goal is the question. Prince Owusu probably coming on for DeAndre Kerr. Insigne for Cozy Thompson and DeAndre Kerr for Prince Owusu. Come on, let's party like it's 1999.
Small too, right? Is he the one that's 5'2"?
Yeah, that's Insigne. Come on, Prince Owusu, come on, get a goal. It's about time for you to get a goal. Come on, come on and get a goal. Party like it's 1999.
Right.
I will put that on 3. Hey, if he scores the winning goal, I will put 1999 on my Spotify 2024 366 playlist for the next daily song on there. I mean, I like Prince the singer anyway. There will never be another Prince.
No.
That's all. There'll never be another artist formerly known as Prince. I swear to God, if you call something on that. No, they don't. Good. Playing forward. Longstaff. Game blouses. Was Owusu named after the singer Prince? I don't know, but I'd like to know. I mean, he's old. He's young enough, but old enough to be named after him. Like he's 28, I think. He could have been.
I mean, yeah, anything's possible. I don't know where he's from.
He's from Germany. Nationality-wise.
Well, when I think
Country-wise.
about where someone's from, it may not be as much that it was Prince. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably more due to his ancestry,
Yeah,
but it's
I
probably,
don't know.
but
Yeah.
it'd be nice. We could have the headcanon, though. 70th minute. Favorite Prince songs? 1999. Nope. Nothing Compares to You. Prince did a better version of Nothing Compares to You than Sinead did. I like Sinead, but he did a better version.
Little Nicky. What was that?
Darling.
Yeah, Darling Nicky, yeah. All this, man, a lot of...
Raspberry Beret.
Oh, man. Yes.
Little Red Corvette. I just like all his songs. Purple Rain. That's out for a throw-in.
7.
So, yeah.
I got all this stuff.
Yeah. Galaxy looking decent this year. Yeah, they do. Greg Vanny's got them playing well.
Yeah?
Because they're top of the West. Hey, I'm happy for Vanny.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him. But LAFC's just washed, to be honest. I'm happy for Chris Armas. Hell, he's got the Rapids playing well. The only one I want to see fail is Bob Bradley. Oh, and he just got fired from Staubach, by the way. He just got fired. He left, but couldn't even hack it the second division in Norway. Club murderer. Sebastian Berhalter coming on for Sam Adekubi for Vancouver. I don't blame him. I'm not scared of Portland. I want to see him do well. Sigurd Rosted's coming on. Oh, God. No! Shane O'Neill's off for Sigurd Rosted. I don't like this. 72nd minute. Throw in for Vancouver. Come on, Sigurd Rosted. He's played better recently. I'll admit that. He's played better recently. Not good enough for me to forget all the bullshit that he's pulled. And the ball goes straight to him. Oh, God. Lord have mercy on my soul. I'd rather them drop Coelho and just put frickin' Davey in the midfield with Longstaff. You might as well. Ay, ay, ay. He's on an island. Let's see what happens. At least Kevin Long won the one who went out. I wish Nixon was healthy. Osorio almost gets ran through. 73rd minute. Petretta. Longstaff. And he gave it away. Oh, God. Rosted just had the damn ball out. Raposo, Larea. That's a Vancouver throw. 74th minute. Oh, shit. Luckily, no, it's not. They almost got us out of nowhere.
Yep.
They got the cameraman out of nowhere. 74th minute. Why is Osorio still at TFC? He was washed up in 2019. The bad thing is he's very good at reading the game. He keeps the game winnable. Even if he's washed. That's a bad thing about Toronto. He keeps the game winnable. That's the problem. Goal kick for Toronto, 74th minute. He has a very good reading of the game. He can still control a game. Anything else? No, not really, but he can still control a game, and that's the problem. Toronto needs a player who can control the game, and he's our oldest player. He's our captain. Still better than Bradley, though. The last couple of years of Bradley, frankly. I would rather have a better number 10, but we don't. Hopefully next year. Berhalter plays it forward. Some of the forward play that Vancouver's done is very similar to Toronto's. Like, they're not taking their chances either. Vitae, nice step in by Longstaff. 75th minute. The last time Toronto played a penalty shootout, we won. So, against Red Bulls. Sean Johnson's still in goal. So, as long as we get there, Bernadeschi has to leave after this performance. No one better captain than Michael Bradley. Osorio not good enough to tie his boots. I would like to give the armband to Coelho, personally. If it was my decision, I would rather have a number 10 like Osama Adrisi or just bring back Pozuelo, but have Alonso Coelho wear the armband.
Yeah.
In my opinion. As Alonso Coelho is a very good midfielder. Yeah. He should be playing in Europe right now. He's that good. He's always been that good. I've always thought, even with TFC 2, he wore the armband with them the year they made the Eastern Conference Final. I've always been an Alonso truther. And I will always be an Alonzo truther. If it was up to me, I'd give him the armband. Especially if we got a number 10 like brought back Pozuelo or we got Usama Adrisi. Is he young? Yeah, but honestly, good. Ooh. 77th minute.
Oh, I see. 38 and 120. Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Well, the Detroit Tigers were just as bad in 2003.
Yeah, I don't remember. Wow.
That was 3 years before they made the World Series. Against the Cardinals, no less. Probably more because Jim Leland. I think Jim Leland's one of the most underrated managers in baseball history.
Yeah,
he's in the Hall of Fame, but still underrated. Tony La Russa, on the other hand, no. Like, I mean, yeah, he won 3 World Series and he won 2 for the Cardinals, but I don't really like Tony La Russa. Just even as a guy.
No, yeah, I mean.
Maybe he was a good manager, but Tony La Russa as a guy is just, no.
Toronto 74 and 85.
It's the baseball team.
Yep.
78th minute. 0-0. Hey, Detroit's good this year. They're in a wild card spot.
Yeah.
I'm happy for them. I want to see Detroit do good in both. Well, I don't know about the Red Wings, but the Lions and Tigers, I want to see them do good.
Oh, yeah.
'78th minute. Safe. Oh, Jesus. I feel Tobias time coming on.
Yeah, I told you.
I feel it.
About 10 minutes.
I feel it. 78th minute. Lions should be good again this year. I mean, they're 2-1, yeah. I think they won their last game. I know they lost to the Bucks. They won against the Rams.
All right.
Long. Come on, Kevin. Rawstead, don't do nothing stupid. Just clear the ball.
Yeah,
Good. Man, why do we have to bring him on? And his head. And he hit his head. Head-to-head contact. Osorio carried Canada before 2019. NTFC. Not anymore, though. You could arguably say he still carries TFC, but yeah, that was the early penalty. I think he telegraphed it. I think Bernadeschi telegraphed it.
He could have done a little more to try to.
Should have put it more even further.
Or fake kick, and then he could have just went. I mean, why don't they ever do?
Well,
that?
stutter steps never work out anyway.
Oh, okay.
Like if you stutter step, I mean, Davy Flores looks like he's about to come on. They should have just. I don't know if that'll be for Rawstead, but they should have just done that in the first place. '81st minute, good block. Cross. Header. Clear the ball, Matty. Good. Good job, Longstaff. Matty Longstaff. Hoop. Matty Longstaff. Richie Larea making a run. Come on, Richie. Richie. Shot blocked away. '81st minute. Utvik takes it to the corner. Straight stoppage. Straight to penalties after stoppage. 82nd minute. He's still on. He's still on. But we do have Cozy Thompson, so. Sean Johnson should make some saves, though. He did against Red Bull in the penalty shootout. Sean Johnson won an MLS Cup in a penalty shootout. This is a piece of cake. Get some saves, buddy. Get some saves.
Well, you just got to get there first, so hold on.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying.
Because you got about 6 minutes before it's real.
Save.
Oh, I think you're getting close.
Ugh! Come on, Sean. Save our ass. We're probably going to get Tobias time before we get there anyway. Life as a Toronto fan. Play it forward. They didn't bring on Davey? They should have done it then. Still think we're playing down a man, so. The quicker you bring him on. Free kick Toronto. Bring him on now. Come on, come on, come on. 83rd minute. Or not. Or not. '83rd minute. Petretta.
I'd like to see you go to penalty. Just hang in.
What? You don't want Toronto to score?
No, I do, but I think they'll get scored on before they score. That's the problem.
It's going to be Coelho for Flores.
Probably about 4 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, I would say so.
With all the, maybe.
Coelho for Flores is the sub. And Armstrong's coming on for Vancouver. Stuart Armstrong, their new signing for Pedro Vite. Stuart Armstrong for Pedro Vite. 84th minute. I thought Alonso had a really good game. So I guess Rolstead must be back on then if we brought on Flores for Coelho. Personally, I would have pulled Rolstead, dropped Coelho into the back three, and then brought Flores on. That's just me, though. That's just me, though. I know Coelho just came back from injury, but really, he couldn't go another 10 minutes. I'm just going to blame John Herdman for that one. 85th minute. You either can go 90 minutes or can't go 90 minutes, you know? Especially at this point. Prince Owusu. Cross. Corner for Toronto. LAFC winning 1 in 7 games, so highly doubt they even top the conference. They are falling off. I do agree with that. But at least at this point, if you could go 90, you should go 90. Like being taken off at 84 minutes is 0-0. Corner, 86th minute. Actually, a throw-in for Toronto. Richie Larea. Good clearance. Throw in Toronto. 86th minute. Osorio. Richie. Still Richie. To Davy Flores. What a tackle. What a tackle.
It takes so long, man.
That was actually a really good tackle.
Yeah, no, it was. But it's got to be a little bit quicker.
I agree, but there's also sort of the thought of if they do put everybody up there, thoughts on Man United 1, FC Twente 1. I'm shocked. Man United looked like trash. Like, FC Twente looked right on their level, frankly. 87th minute. Playing forward. Good. Bernadeschi. Shot. Oh, what a save by Beamer. Corner for Toronto, 87th minute. What a save by Beamer.
Yeah. Man.
Corner for Toronto, 87th minute. Corner. Bernadeschi's corner. Come on. Come on, guys. 87-30. Corner for Bernadeschi. Cross in. Header. Nobody's there. Top of the box. Lorea. Still Lorea. Still Richie.
Man.
Oso. Bernadeschi. Can he cross? He does, but that's going to go wide. Wide. But not out.
Uh-oh.
Throw in for
There it
Vancouver.
is. There it is. Comes down to here.
88th minute. Throw in for Vancouver. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Probably about 6 or 7 minutes left in this game before penalties. Just get it there. And there's the George Gross Memorial Trophy as well. The glass trophy, the MVP of the tournament. I don't know who would win it for Toronto if they win. That's for sure. Probably.
Whoever hits her.
That's out for a goal kick, 89th minute. '89th minute. 0-0. 89th minute. 1 minute to go plus stoppage time. Bamer takes the goal kick. Header. Brought down. Prince Owuzu. Think A-Rod should be a Hall of Famer? Yeah, I think A-Rod should be a Hall of Famer. They'll probably vote him in. They voted in freaking Big Poppy, and there was like PED talk about him. Pujols was clean. He'll be voted in. They're going to score and call for offside. Richie Lorea out for a corner for Toronto. Into the 90th minute. Stoppage time. Stoppage time.
4 minutes, maybe.
Probably. 90th minute.
Let's make it just 4. Come on. Might
Corner.
5.
3.
3, wow.
Okay. We can make it. We can make it. We can make it. Or we could score a corner right now. Come on, boys. 0-0. 3 minutes to go. Just like the other final today. Bernadeschi to take. Crosses it in. Header down. Longstaff at the top of the box. Can he be the hero? Headed away. Headed down. Out for another corner. With 2:30 to go.
Down here.
Another corner.
Got 2 minutes.
And if they score, that's pretty much game. Well, knowing Toronto, probably
I've
not.
seen
But
dumber things,
cross
but
in.
probably.
Header. Longstaff to Bernadeschi. Bernadeschi crosses in. Longstaff. Bernadeschi. Cross.
Oh,
Out for
my
another corner.
goodness, my goodness.
Out for another corner.
Man.
At least the momentum's on our side.
Keep it down here. Keep doing it.
Come on, Bernadeschi.
You're down here, they can't score, so good. All right.
TFC. Another corner, TFC. Cross in. Header. Top of the box. Richie Larea. Come on, Richie. That's a throw in for Toronto. Yep. Throw in for Toronto. 92 minutes. 1 minute to go plus of stoppage time. Long.
Set up your final
Davey.
shot. Set it up.
Davey. 92nd minute.
Run
Osorio. It's going to be out for a Bamer goal kick.
Run the
92-20. $30 seconds. Over the top. Win the second ball. Free kick for Toronto. 15 seconds to go. $14 shots, 7 on target without scoring is diabolical. Who do you think we're watching? 93rd minute, free kick taken. Over the top. Brought down. Bernadeschi. Brian White gets a yellow card. Still 0-0. Any moment now. Same thing happened with Red Bulls, and we're full time. 0-0 at full time. We go to penalties. I'll be back. We're going to penalties. 0-0. Here we go. Come on, you boys in red. Come on. That's all I ask. Come on. Girault scored for LAFC. So LAFC has the lead on Kansas City. Can Toronto win a penalty shootout in Vancouver 2 years on from the last to bring home the Voyageurs Cup for the 9th time? Or will Vancouver go for 3 in a row in the penalty shootout? Come on, boys. Bring it home. Number 9.
Like a cool coach.
Who? Sartini?
Yeah. No.
He is sometimes a jackass, but you know what? I do think he's cool.
I mean,
to a certain
what
extent.
I've seen tonight, I mean, he seems like
He's passionate.
Yeah.
I respect him. Sometimes he's a jackass, but sometimes passion makes you a jackass, doesn't it?
Everybody's a jackass from time to time, but I'm just saying, I've never really
I
paid
mean,
attention to him.
Honestly, I'd love to shoot the shit with him. I'll admit that. Penalties. This is for the Champions Cup. Who's going to CONCACAF next year? And who's winning the Voyagers Cup? Come on. You got to a shootout. Don't ruin it.
What are we?
They're doing the coin toss to decide who goes first and
but
what side.
what?
Vancouver can make the Canadian Championship a Farmers League. Don't do this to me. Cardinals ended up 9 games back. Hey, at least they finished second, though. But it's for the Cup. It's for the Cup, but it's also for CONCACAF. I want CONCACAF more. Here we go, boys. Oh. Focusing more on the TV. 2 years ago, we lost a shootout to Vancouver to lose the Canadian Championship. Last year, we couldn't even make it past the first round. This year, we're back in the final, and it's another shootout against Vancouver. And it looks to me like Vancouver's going first. Vancouver shooting first. Ryan Gould. Ryan Gould versus Sean Johnson. Sean Johnson has won an MLS Cup in a penalty shootout. You remember that one because we watched it live against Portland, and Sean Johnson was the hero. We don't know about Beamer on penalties except he saved Bernadeschi. That's all we know. Sean Johnson has the edge as a keeper for Toronto, but what about the scores? Ryan Gould comes up first. The star of Vancouver, Ryan Gould versus Sean Johnson. Gould versus Sean Johnson. Here we go. The shootout begins for the trophy. And that's a goal for Ryan Gould. It's 1-0. Ryan Gould scores.
I was hoping not. You want your team.
He is one of their best players, though. But I still believe in Sean Johnson. I mean, he didn't go the right way.
No, it's just
down the middle. Down the middle. Perfect penalty by Gould. Toronto's going to start with Prince Owuzu. I don't know if I like this. Prince Owuzu. Come on, Prince.
Get it, man.
Party like it's 1999. Come on, Prince. Owuzu versus Beamer. Shot goal. 1-1.
Right.
Let's go, Prince.
See what I mean?
Nice penalty. Yeah. Well, that was... Sometimes it goes badly, though. Let's see. Last time they played each other in Leagues Cup. Oh, here's the penalties. That's Red Bull. Oh, here we go. Prince Owuzu did not step up in the Leagues Cup. Stuart Armstrong. Versus Sean Johnson. 1-1. Stuart Armstrong's been in the English leagues. Probably their best, most talented player. Stuart Armstrong. Saved by Sean.
Yes. Oh.
Sean Johnson makes the save. Oh, my God. Come on, boys. Sean Johnson made the save.
Yeah,
let's go, Sean. Big Sean Johnson.
Oh,
Big Sean Johnson. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Matty Longstaff. Come on, Matty. Come on, Matty. Make it 2-1. Vancouver was 1-1, or Columbus America was 1-1. Then there was 2 saves, 1 save each. Will this be different? Matty Longstaff. Matty, come on. Come on, Matty. He's been in the English leagues as well. Will this English league player, for most of his career, do better? Versus Beamer, off the post, off the crossbar, 1-1. SKC equalizes. So it's even. It's still evens. Matty Longstaff off the crossbar. Still evens. 1-1. 1-1. And it is Sebastian Berhalter. Sebastian Berhalter, the son of Greg, the former USA manager, maybe soon to be San Jose Earthquakes manager. Sebastian Berhalter is up against Sean Johnson, a man who's been coached by Greg, who's played games for Greg. Oh, there's a goal. Sebastian Berhalter slots it. Sean went the right way, but it's 2-1. Just in there. Montagua 2-2 Herediano.
Yeah.
2-1. Toronto, who we got? Cozy Thompson. He has ice on penalties. Don't miss Cozy. Come on, Cozy. Hit this one, man.
You got to get.
I mean, he has to, but Cozy's not missed. He's scored every penalty in shootouts for Toronto FC.
Yeah.
He's been in a couple. He won us the League Cup shootout. He won us a Can Champ shootout as well against Forge. Cozy. Saved. Saved by Beamer. Tried to Panenka it. Didn't happen. 2-1. That means Toronto needs 2 saves.
Yeah. And they got to get this next one.
2.
Where it's pretty much.
Yeah. Another Can Champ final shootout loss. Brian White. Brian White versus Sean Johnson. They need a save on one of these next 2 penalties against them. Or a miss. Brian White versus Sean Johnson. Brian Watts just came back from injury. Goal. 3-2, 3-1. Toronto has to score. And they have to make a save. Or have a miss. It's that simple. Toronto has to score. And even if they make a save, they have to score. How we doing?
They're due. I mean,
We got Jonathan Osorio. He has to score. And we have to make a save. It's that simple. And even then, we'd still have to score. Just to get it to sudden death. Goal. Okay, there's the goal. 3-2. A goal ends it. If Vancouver score, they win. Yes. It's penalties. Sean Johnson got to get it. Come on. Make a save, man. Osorio keeps TFC alive. And it's going to be Utvik. Bjorn Utvik. Bjorn Utvik for the win. Vancouver score, they win. Bjorn Utvik versus Sean Johnson. Goal! And it's over. 4-2 on penalties.
I had the feeling. He was just a little behind or went the wrong way several times. Wow. Sorry, Ryan.
Vancouver wins the Canadian Championship for the 3rd straight year.
Well, you got to give it to them, right?
Yeah, good for them. Well, hopefully Vancouver wins the MLS Cup because I want to go to CONCACAF and we're not making the playoffs. Or even if we do, they need to call a certain pirate. Just go ahead and fire Herdman before the drone suspensions come down anyway. They won't. I know they suck. I mean, I know we suck. We suck. Toronto went all in. We suck.
I mean, Toronto could have won that game.
We could have won that. We just didn't finish our chances. We didn't finish our chances.
If they would have played worse, you would have felt better. Probably.
Honestly, yeah. I probably would have felt better if we got our shit stomped in. With that being said, if you like the stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send suggestions on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put some playlist. Share some with your family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of the game. I'm running. I'm out. Peace.